So Dave, how will citizen development influence companies in their IT departments and the IT infrastructure of companies? What are your thoughts on that topic?
I think what we're aiming for at PMI is try to create an organizational operating system where IT and the business can work together collaboratively to get things done, to drive transformation forward. We're trying to create the structures by which no code can be governed, because nothing kills a no code effort more quickly than a loss of data, a corruption of data, some massive problems that are caused by sort of one-off efforts. So what we try to do is create an environment that actually speeds development, allows citizen developers to move faster, get things done more quickly, and be more productive, while at the same time helping the whole business move forward together in a productive way. So there's a lot of working together back and forth between IT and the business and all of that.
Yeah, and is the focus more on like the building of software, of the automation side, a combination of both? Like how are you guys thinking of this within PMI?
I think it's really more about making business more effective and efficient, moving things forward from a transformation perspective, because a lot of times an organization will put in a big system, an ERP system, something that is supposed to drive them forward as a whole. But what's really required is the configuration, the customization, the apps that hang off of that to really that's where all the traction is. That's what makes the biggest difference. So we're trying to make that connection so people don't just sort of sit there with thoughts and ideas unable to execute because the IT backlog so long. We allow them to take action in a way that's productive for the business as a whole.
And so do you find that like the biggest problem is actually in training these people? It's actually getting the people the technology, or what are some of the limitations within that?
Well, it's interesting. One of the reasons why we're so big on standards is they create a common language, and a consistent way of doing things. And when you mentor people, that's really, really important, because if Tom understands something that Mary doesn't, or vice versa, it's great for them to have a common point of reference, whether they're talking about processes or tools or just how you might go about learning about a specific type of thing. I know that's a little bit abstract, but when you standardize on approaches, it makes all of that easier. And I think from an adoption perspective, that's super important. It's easy for somebody to pick up a tool and play with it and kind of get lost in it and then put it down and forget about it. Whereas if you have the support of a mentor and common ways of doing things, things go much better. Things go much better in that way.